My sister, her boyfriend, her son, and I went to the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle, Washington. We first headed to the African Savannah exhibit, and it had this big poster of each of the animals that were showcased there. Sadly, we could only see zebras here and a few giraffes in the far distance. Then I found this little spinny thing that featured animal names and Latin names.
Garrafa, Camelo, I don't know.
We saw some pigs. There were some warthogs. My personal favorite out of the whole zoo was the warty pig. The Latin name is
Sus sebifrons, which is the Visayan warty pig.
Scientific names come from a guy called Carl Linnaeus. They come from Latin and Greek roots. He made it so every species would get a name consisting of 2 words. The first word was the genus, which was the family, and it was always capitalized. And the second word was the specific epithet, which was an adjective, and it was never capitalized. And those together would uniquely identify the species.
Which is articulated python, which is pronounced in Latin, the Malaya python reticulatus.
Scientific names are the same in every language, therefore can help 2 people identify the same animal. To easily learn the scientific names, it is so much easier to master a list of roots and then recognize how the longer words are put together. An interesting fact is that scientific names are always italicized.
They're like triple the size of our fingers. This is the Indian flying fox, and in Latin it is the Pteropus giganteus.
While I was there, I really wanted to record some of the birds. Like, the zoo is consisted of a huge percentage of birds, but a lot of them, almost all of the birds were locked down because of avian influenza.
And there it is.
Even the penguins were locked down. Something that was really annoying though, the butterfly exhibit was not open. It was going to be open the next Monday that we were there. We were 1 week too late. No, early. Too early.
This is the Wonga pigeon, and its Latin name is Leucosarcia melanoica.
I really liked these birds. We were able to see these. I'm not sure why we were able to see these, but they were goofy looking. And then right after this, I met up with a zookeeper, and he answered some questions for me.
What is an animal's scientific name in your opinion?
Scientific name, in my opinion, I would say it's a name that we've given an animal based on some old names, but usually with some science behind it. So we can take, for example, the rhino is its second name. I forget the first one. It's like Rhinocornis, Unicornis, the rhino that we have here, because it's one of the only rhinos that has 1 horn. So there's some science behind it, and that comes from the Latin name for unicorn. Other than that, it's a lot of Latin prefixes and stuff that I'm not super familiar with. We actually don't use a lot of science names, at least for the keeper side of things, which is where I come from. It's more so for the vet and science side of stuff. It's more applied keepers. We just call them what they are. It's a different world. But yeah.
This is a question that is, why does the scientific name have 2 parts, and what does each part mean?
It has 2 parts. I would say, I'm gonna butcher this one. I would say it has 2 parts because there's generally a shared name. The first name is the family name, and the second name is more the species name. And usually the family name is given to a group of animals that are all fairly similar or closely related. So like all of the ape species, the greater apes are all Homo something, just like us. And the second name, is the more specific species name, and that one pertains to that individual species.
Nice, thank you. Okay.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
I always wondered that too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like the same with like plants and stuff too.
Yeah. There's a lot of plant family groups and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, here's the last one. Why is the scientific / Latin name important?
Ooh, I would say it helps with the classification of animals. It's also important, like I said, for the vet and science world that uses them more to be able to distinguish one monkey from another or one butterfly from another, because there's billions of butterflies. And so I would say it helps clarify which one you're talking about, and also it helps us understand the characteristics that are special to that family and that's special to that species.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And that is it.